What it do? Yo, man, listen. Today, I want to talk about single hitters. More specifically, I want to try to answer if there is any hope for single hitters being viable in guild raids. Let's get right into the video. So, why aren't single hitters viable? Why do people say, oh, single hitters are bad? Well, it's because multi-hitters benefit from buffers more than single hitters do. The way buffs work in this game, the best buffer is Eldarion. He gives 900 damage to characters, or rather, the enemies take 900 more damage when they are hit by the characters. When a single hitter character hits an enemy while buffed by Eldarion, they get one buff, which is 900 damage. Whereas a multi-hitter character, they get, if they have 6 hits, they get 6 buffs, which is 5,400 damage. So the current situation is that multi-hitters benefit significantly more from buffers than single hitters, and single hitters simply don't have the damage. Now, I do want to push back a little bit against the notion that single hitters are useless in guild raids, because I don't think this is true. Neurotrope is a single hitter. Vitrivus is a single hitter. His passive does provide extra hits, so he's technically not a single hitter, but then again, he's a single hitter. Sho is a single hitter in Exoro teams. I'll come back to that later. Ariman and Abrax are both single hitter characters, and they are used in Neurotrope teams. I do acknowledge that Neurotrope is probably the least impactful of the three teams, that being Ragnar Blackmane, Exoro, and Neurotrope. However, single hitters are still usable in guild raids. And against Mortarion and whatnot, against some side bosses, Neurotrope does perform really well. I do want to address one thing. Shel the Townfiresight marksman is not a single hitter. I know he has one hit, however, his passive functions in such a way that when he is set up, he has 4 hits a turn. So the first turn he attacks, he's a single hitter. The second turn he attacks, he's a 2-hitter, third turn 3-hitter, 4th, 5th, 6th, he has 4 hits. So that's why he performs best. When you say single hitters don't work and people say Sho does work, they are right in the sense that Sho has the stat of 1 single hit. However, because of his passive, he gets 4 hits. Now, the current approach we have as to how we can make single hitters work in guild raids is to make them not single hitters. This is very funny. For example, I'll go with the Sho example. So if you have Shel the Firesight marksman, I say the description because I do butcher the names, I see your comments. What you do is you put Vitrivus and Shadow Sun, so Sho gets more than 1 hit on all of his drones. So he has 4 hits. If all of his drones benefit from Vitrivus, then he goes up to 7 hits, and Shadow Sun's drones buffing is, it's not reliable until the last few turns. Or if you have a melee character that has a single hit, you put Vitrivus and the Primaris Ancient Black Templar character, both of them give +1 hits, so that single hitter becomes a 3-hit character. However, these characters simply do not do enough damage. Shel is an outlier because, as I said, he has more than 1 hit by himself. He has 4 hits, and these things give it even more hits. However, even then, he cannot constitute a guild raid team himself. He can't be in the same position that Neurotrope, Ragnar, or Exoro is, in the sense that there is a whole guild raid meta formed around them. Now, it does really suck that the only way to make single hitters work is to make them multi-hitters. I think that defeats the purpose of them being single hitters. Now, what is the fix? Now, oh my god, I'm saying now again. Take a shot. Each time I say now, you will just perish of liver disease, liver failure. So Snowprint has the right idea. And what do I mean by this is not the fact that Witcher is giving extra hits. If you look at the stats of characters, single hitters have higher damage stats than multi-hitters. And it does make sense. Snowprints are trying to balance it out. Shosil has one hit, and he does, at max rank, does like 5,000 pierce damage, which is crazy. Whereas something like Ragnar Blackmane, this isn't a great example, but it works. He gets 1,200, 1,300 damage with a 7 hits, sorry. So Snowprint has the right idea in the sense that single hitters are supposed to have higher damage to make up for the fact that they will do less damage because they are significantly less beneficial when they get buffed, or they benefit less from getting buffed. However, I don't think Snowprint is going as far as they should. I think the numbers for single hitter characters need to be significantly higher for them to do anything in guild raids. I mean, 4,000 damage on the Black Templar's Thunderhammer character. His name is Brother Godswill. 4,000 damage is cool. His passive gives a little bit more. Sure, that thing needs to be like 10,000 damage. That thing needs to be high for single hitters to even be viable. And even then, they still don't benefit from a lot of the buffers as much as other characters. However, my undying hatred for Arena continues. If single hitters had significantly higher damage stats than they actually do right now, this would completely break Arena, Tournament Arena, and Guild Wars, because you will just see an increase in the damage of these characters. The fact that Brother Godswill is reasonably dangerous in Tournament Arena already without the damage buff, if he had double his damage, he would wreak havoc. With that being said, Arena's completely broken as is. I don't know, I mean, maybe it wouldn't be too bad. Anyways, I just wanted to explain the single hitter situation. Thank you very much for watching the video. Report friend code is in the middle of the screen. If you want to enter it, you get 100 Blackstone shards. I did take out the names. I do apologize for that. It did get very out of hand. I can't see every name, and I don't want to have a situation where I shout out some people and not other people. I do feel like that would be me wronging those people who I can't see but who have entered my refer friend code. So, I apologize for that. Thank you very much for watching the video. I really appreciate it. Have a good day, and stay safe.